Keegan Williams. Hank, I think we're going to call those names a lot tonight in the scouting of this team. They got two big linemen, and looks like 52 is going to play linebacker. 54 is up in the nose guard position.
Absolutely. Perry Smith's got his work cut out for him tonight. Get good snaps back there and to handle number 54, he's a big boy. It's Willie Green. He's a 315-pound junior.
Give this to Clayton Gall. He's got some running room on the left side, but it's closed up quickly there by number 42. 42 is Parker Brown.
Probably needed to keep that one headed to the sideline as flat as he could, see if he could outrun him, because he turned into all the pursuit there. But it is a gain of about 3 yards. Bring 3rd down and 7. I can't see the scoreboard from my section of the stands, or the stairs.
Stairs.
Is it
3rd down and 8, as the scoreboard
Okay.
says, but it looks like 7 from here. 8 should do it. Another give to Charlie Robbins, trying to find the right side. Going to be tackled there across the 50, but well short of the 1st down marker. Going to be about 4th and 4. We'll see what Coach Crowder decides to do.
I'd be real surprised if we don't go for it. Looks like the Mustangs are still out there in their offense. Tate Dubarge, you mentioned, getting the start as he has all season long at quarterback. Understand he was out this week, a little bit ill early in the week, so we'll see if he's got the stamina to keep on going. Mustangs do their traditional hard count there. Get the Generals to move a bit, but not to jump.
Coach Crowder decides to call timeout. Let's see if you run a play or decide to punt here. Generals did a good job of staying home there.
I'm going to give Jim a hard time next time I tell him and remind him we only get 3 timeouts and a half. It's like money in my pocket. I want to spend it as soon as I get them.
Yeah, it doesn't last long in there.
Yeah.
Can't take it with you.
Yeah, I think the idea there was not to go for it, but try to draw them off sides. I'm a little bit surprised maybe, but we'll see.
Mustangs come into punt formation. Clayton Goss, the long snapper. Wes Griswold, who will be called into place kicking duties tonight, along with his punting duties, which he's done really well all year long. Yep. Slipped and fell on a PAT last week. Other than that, he's done well.
Look at this. So Washington also doesn't believe it. They're just going to play regular defense, not going to send anyone back. Playing it safe, make sure the Mustangs haven't dialed up a fake. Snap is very high. It's a good thing they didn't have a punt block on.
Griswold kicks it really well. Mustangs going to let it bounce and see if they can't pin them deep. Takes a general bounce and going to be down at the 15-yard line. Good job by West by not panicking and bringing that ball in and getting the kickoff.
Glad they didn't have punt block on. He'd have been in trouble. So that, we had a little issue with that last week. That's kind of one of the things that turned the momentum heavily in favor of Magnolia Heights last week was a super-duper bomb snap that went way over Griswold's head. I think it was a loss of about 35 yards.
There's no room up here, Russell.
Russell, they said Pilla has too many people here. So, Washington, 1st down 15 from their own 15. 9 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game. This will be the first drive of the night for the Generals. Generals, according to the scouting report, generally like to keep it on the ground and have several good backs that they'll work tonight. Taking a little while to get this. I don't know, what is this, a TV timeout or what? What's taking so long?
I don't know. At home would be a media timeout. Number 18, Prentice Doolittle, 6'4", 170, 170-pound junior, brings his team to the line. Going to be in a bunch formation, one back in the backfield. Give this to that back. Number 4 is going to be Max Morgan. Tackled there by Wynn Harden.
That's something, Jonathan, that has changed here in the second half of the season. Seeing Wynn Harden and Bennett Barnes starting on both the offensive and defensive lines. Of course, the strategy all along was to keep them fresh, but then due to some injuries and just needing to get as many folks on the field as we could that could be as competitive for the game, we've starting those two guys both ways.
Doolittle gives it to Morgan again. He's going to be – flag is going to come in.
Guessing that's a hold. We'll see.
It's in the area of a hold. Walker Goldberg on the tackle. Walker's going to be in for the injured Drake Alderman, who didn't play last week. Goldberg, and along with Elliott Flowers, who's become, with Drake's absence, the unequivocal, undisputed, unequivocal, all those things. He is the leader of this defense, and he plays like it, and has done a wonderful job at linebacker all year long.
He gets after it, and Walker's got big shoes to fill tonight in Drake's absence, but I'm sure he's up to the challenge.
Walker's he's a headhunter as well. He does a good job. Valente, Brantley Counts, Wesley Griswold, and Matthew Ryan Smith in the defensive backfield behind the defensive front. It was a hold, so the second down play is going to be a pass out to the flats to number 40. Is that 14? Good thing he fell down. He had a little running room.
Good thing he fell down.
Luke McPherson, 6'1", 190, senior. So, Hank, third down and long has been not our friend, as you might think, this year. We have given up a lot of big plays with the sticks in our favor. We'll see if the Mustang can change that trend.
So what we're doing is we've got Valente is basically shadowing number 3 Dillard each time. Good penetration there by the Mustangs. Unfortunately, they don't get to the quarterback, and they complete the pass upfield, and big run after the catch up to the 50-yard line.
It's like maybe Jay and I was looking at the receiver, number 3, Jay, and Bennett had him back there. Couldn't bring him down, did a good job of shaking the pressure, and then just too long to have to hold up coverage.
Oh, yeah, credit the quarterback there for getting out of a jam. He had 2 guys dragging on him, and is able to find his receiver and throws a strike to him and gets some yak after it, and that's a backbreaker for the Mustangs there that had the pressure.
Generals get into Mustang territory at the Mustang 48. Ty Signa on the reception there, Aiden Valente on the tackle. So 1st and 10, Generals. Sweep out to Max Morgan. He runs hard, going to be tackled there by Elliott Flowers. Gain of about 6, I would say. Going to be second down and 4. Call it 5, 7:50 to go. I assume our scoreboard and everything is working. Banu is seated at the top of the stairs. Doolittle under center. Gives to the first man through is 14, McPherson. Gain of about 3, going to bring up third down and 2, 7:20 to go.
So you see Valente staying in the middle of the field, and whichever way Dillard goes, number 3, the tall receiver, looks athletic. Aiden goes with him, so we don't have the mismatch on height. Trying to shut him down. I haven't seen the film, but obviously we're respecting him. We don't normally switch sides that I recall. It goes that
pass complete to Signa. Yeah. He's tackled right there by Griswold, but I believe it's going to be enough for a first down, Hank.
I don't know anything about coaching, but once again, we've lately this year where we've had quarterbacks that were able to throw that short pass, with these 3rd and 3s, we're given a lot of cushion, and they're just simply running a quick, high percentage pass and getting the completion there, and they do it again to us. So that'll be first down in, what is that, the 41?
36.
36-yard line.
Doolittle goes to shotgun with 2 backs to either side. Fakes it. Ruben Martinez giving chase. Doolittle throws it to McPherson. Going to be tackled there by Goldberg right at the sticks.
Yep. Could be about a 9-yard gain, it looks like. McPherson showing some good athleticism, but fortunately there's a flag on the play, and maybe we got an illegal man downfield. I'm not sure what it is. It's not really in the area of holding.
That is a good call, Hank.
Yeah.
To develop, Doolittle did a good job of avoiding the pressure from Ruben. As you said, pretty athletic play there.
Yeah,
Ruben is
he was running fast. He was running hard, outrunning a fast guy, and then running across his – had to throw while he was running, throw across his body. So good play there. But one of those linemen snuck too far down the field, thinking it was turning into a running play.
First down and 15. Back at the 41. Do little fakes. Got pressure from Wynn Harden. Going to be stuck there by Elliott Flowers at the 40. Rest of the Mustangs coming to help, but Doolittle is a tough dude, man.
He is hard to bring down. Wow, he took some nice licks there and kept his balance. Good job there by the Mustangs to stay in the play and keep pursuing. Good job. I think it was Wynn Harden that got in there first.
Elliott was the first one to hit him and backed him up, and then he didn't go down, but Elliott stayed in there and held him up.
Good job.
That was a tough 1 yard.
Yeah.
Second down and 14. Ball placed at the Mustang 40. Dillard comes to the near side. Split wide, 4 wides in the formation. See if the Mustangs can get some pressure if he chooses to pass. He does. Inside toss to number 6 is Reed Henderson. Pass falls incomplete. Good job by the Mustang
Camp came
defense.
in there hard, untouched, and delivered the blow right as the quarterback was releasing the ball. I think it may have surprised the receiver.
Got on him a little quick.
Yeah, he was open, but hopefully would have been tackled there with about a 5 or 6 yard gain, but couldn't hang on to it.
Here we go again, third down and 14. Mustangs trying to get off the field on third down. Doolittle back to pass, going to swing it out to Cigna. Going to be look like a hold there. That's what I believe I got it. He can, and he did, sir.
Washington's #1 fan does not like that call.
If he sees it, he can throw it. That is how it works.
So
they were holding Tate Dubard, at least if that's the call. That's what I saw.
Looked like he hooked him.
Yeah.
Waving it off.
Oh, they pick it up. So,
Well, once again, third and long is not the Mustangs' friend, and boy, that's getting frustrating. Goodness gracious.
That was just
I'd rather be
swing pass.
Third and 5.
They were.
And I'll be honest with you, I think the guy had bad position on him, but I don't know how much you got to take, to be honest with you.
Yeah, again, you called it a hook. That looked like at least what he thought he saw. Obviously, somebody corrected him.
It came from
maybe this guy up here. Yeah. Tight set for the Generals. Got one man out here, 18, and they're going to give it to
that's number
Dillard.
3. Dillard
is fast.
Correct snap.
Good job there. Who was that?
We're going to see when they get
that
up.
Ruben? That looked like Ruben.
No, I think that was Jay, wasn't it?
No, Ruben Martinez.
Where is Ruben? I don't see him.
22.
No, I still don't see him.
He's back behind Bennett over there right by Jay. Just tapped him on the head.
Okay.
Inside, the linebacker on this side. 4:25 to go. Second down and 11. Mustangs doing a good job on first and second down, eh?
Yeah, how about can we – anyway, goodness. Man, third and long as of late has killed us.
Dillard in the Wildcat formation. Going to gives it to Morgan. Morgan's got runner room, cuts
back.
Yep. Going to be closed up there by Elliott Flowers, short of the first down. Going to be at the 15-yard line.
Well, I just asked for something third and maybe something a little shorter. I don't want it this short. 3rd and 3.
3:55 to go.
That was a nice hole, nice cut back there, and I got scared for a moment. I thought that one might go to the house.
Morgan is listed as 5'7", 160, Hank. He's not very tall, but he saw that hole pretty well. Doolittle back with a 3-back set. Gives it to Morgan, and he's held up there by Bennett Barnes, followed up with Elliott Flowers.
Elliott Flowers. Good job.
Good penetration there. Fourth down. Finally, we needed 3rd and 3, Hank. 3rd and 12, 15 didn't do it.
Tell you what, good play there by Bennett Barnes. Of course, Elliott's always flying to the football, but Bennett came through quickly.
Yeah, got him by his feet.
Got him by his feet and got him off balance enough to let Elliott finish him off. Forces the 4th down and 4.
Clock runs down to 3 minutes. 4th down. We'll see if the Generals try the hard count here, as the Mustangs did, but were unsuccessful.
No hard count.
Doolittle throws it out to McPherson, and
Good
coverage there by Rubin. He didn't have any opening to throw it to him. Tried to throw him open over his head, but didn't work. Good defense, Mustangs.
That's a good point there. He had a step on his coverage, but we had a man in the throw-in lane there that made it just almost impossible throw to get it over the defender and the man we had in the lane there. So good defense by the Mustangs. After a long drive, though, the Mustangs bend but don't break. How much time we have left?
2:46.
2:46. So it's 2:46 to go in the first quarter, and each team has only had the ball one time. Mustangs will go to work from their own 15.
Charlie Robbins, the lone back behind Dubard. Dubard went under center a lot last week, has not done it so far tonight. Quick snap, gives it to Robbins. Fights forward for 3 yards, maybe. They're not giving me the ball is on the 16, so we'll see where they place it, maybe at the 18, so 2 yards. Generals are pretty strong up in the middle, Hank. We're going to see if we can't get outside the corner.
I'm with you on that. 54 is a haul. So that snap coming back there fast from Perry's because he's got a lot to do.
he's got other
busy.
things on his mind.
54 is Willie Green.
Give to Griswold. They're trying to get out to the corner. He does. Number slung down by number 5, Wade Fertizzi. There's your Fertizzi.
I told Jonathan before this game, as long as the sun rises in the east, there will be a small Fertizzi on Greenville, Washington.
It may not have been him, but that may have been number 6. But yeah, it wasn't
a bunch of them around here. And I used to work with one of them, and I'd say, "You kin to this kid?" Oh, I don't know. We're all kin somehow, but there's always a Fertizzi.
Big play here for the Mustangs, trying to not give it back to the Generals. They're 3rd down and 3. Excuse me, from the 23. Dubard gives it to Robbins, and he's going to fight across the sticks. I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. Not much, but it is.
Yeah, it's first down. Good job. Good hard run in there.
1:50 to go.
Charlie Robbins takes it around the right side, and I believe that's first down for the Mustangs.
The first
down for the Mustangs. Right. And it wasn't by much. The hair of his chinny chin.
Still counts.
Still counts.
1st and 10. Clock running with 1:37 to go. Griswold, Valente in the receiving formation. Penn Camp at tight end. Oh, they're looking for a hold. I don't necessarily disagree, but they didn't call it.
Yeah.
Smitherman, I don't think he held it long enough. I'll say that.
Yeah,
he was there, but he realized he needed to let go. But he's trying to help his team out. So
yeah,
I'll
it was
give him
bad
that.
positioning, but if it wasn't going to be a hold, it was going to be a block in the back.
2nd down and 9 from the 27. 1:22 clock stopped. First quarter. First quarter went by fast last week, Hank, but then we got to the 3rd quarter maybe was that where all the scoring was, and it
I think we commented as fast as the first half was. The 3rd quarter was that much. It was that slow.
Penn Camp goes in motion to the right side. Give is to Robbins, and he's bottled up there right immediately by number 70, Harris
Somebody
Garcia.
needs to block number 70 because there was nothing there. Harris Garcia.
Mustang's going to lose 2 on that play.
So let's see if we can hurt their feelings like they've done ours on 3rd and long. Mustangs really don't have a whole lot of passing expertise. Might go to the pass, may try a wrinkled run.
I was going to say, I was probably, I don't know, I might keep this a little conservative, maybe a short pass and see if you can't get some yards after the catch.
We'll try a pass.
Valente's wide open. He's got to make an adjustment, and he's going to be intercepted there by number 6. Goes out of bounds about the 40-yard line. Valente did all he could. Pass was just kind of underthrown.
Yeah, well,
didn't have a lot of zip
I don't know
on
what
that.
happened. It slipped out
Almost
of his
looked like it
hand.
slipped out of his hands,
I mean,
that's
it was
right.
a duck, and it was 10 yards short of where it was supposed to be. Valente had to turn into defender there, but the defender had the position to be the receiver. And I was about to say it's kind of like a punt, and it was where he caught it, but unfortunately he was able to get about 15 yards on the return.
Yeah, Tate's rolling to this side. Aiden, I said he was open, and he had a couple of steps, but he was running away from the direction Tate was throwing and tried to probably get too much on that. Just Generals take over at the 40-yard line of the Mustangs. First turnover of the night for either team. Doolittle back to pass. Oh, we got a man down. Not sure if he slipped down, but he is. That's not what we need,
That's
Hank.
Griswold.
Griswold was toughed it out last week.
Yeah, he fell down before the ball was thrown. The ball was thrown poorly. He has man wide open, threw it over his head and behind him. Otherwise, it's a touchdown. But I assume, I can't see the number, but that's coming from Griswold's position over there. And whatever happened to him, it happened while he was running.
See where our trainers are. They're not.
Now, I can't confirm it's Griswold, but it came
sure
from
it
the
is.
right corner.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about how he was kind of gimpy the whole time. Then and I don't know if he was it all after he slipped down on that extra point.
Right. It may have been what started it.
They're working on his left leg. Looks like our hard-working trainers out there. Let's see who's out there. Can you tell?
That's going to be Trey and Trey.
Trey and Trey.
To T squared, or Trey squared. Griswold not putting much weight on that leg. I don't know, Mr. PA announcer.
What did he say?
He said he walked off under his own power.
Yeah, almost on his own power. I don't see him back on this series. Maybe hopefully back later in the game, but fine work by Trey Hodges and Trey O'Brien. Always helping out with the training. We appreciate them.
So we're going to have, let's see who comes in. Clayton Goss, Aiden Valente, Matthew Ryan, Brantley Counts. So 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 25 seconds to go. Doolittle back to pass again. Throws it, gets hit by Jay Davis, and intended for Cigna again, and just a little bit off there, Hank. Mustangs, good defense there by Clayton Goss.
Yeah, I think one of the things we've done well tonight is get through the line, even on these short passes. That's intended to be a pretty quick developing play. Jay Davis gets through there untouched, gets a hand in the quarterback's face. The quarterback knows he's about to take a hit as he delivers the ball, and I think he's forcing it and throwing it high. That's probably about the 4th pass we've seen that was thrown over an open receiver's head. And most of them have been with some pressure. So 3rd down and 10. Direct snap again to Dillard.
Going to give it to Morgan. Jay Davis reads that very well and is going to bring him down for maybe a 3-yard gain.
Really can't say enough about how what a contributor Jay Davis has been to this team. Of course, he contributed last year as a sophomore, but a little undersized defensive lineman, but stout and gets after it. And just good to see him playing well and calling his name more and more throughout the year. Once this season's over, which is hopefully several weeks from now, look forward to seeing him back next year and watching him in his senior year.
That's right. That brings us to the end of the first quarter, Hank, and quick first quarter, scoreless first quarter. That again is going to be 4th down and 7.
Yeah.
To
just need to be better on offense. Got a big interior trying to run against. Of course, running is what we do. These pass plays.
job of keeping him quiet so far.
Well, he looks athletic, and then when we saw, our tall cornerback Valente shadowing him everywhere, I assume that meant he's got some skills that we've seen on video.
Second down and call it 13 from the 29-yard line. Signa to the near side. Dillard to the Mustangs far side. Gives inside to Max Morgan. He's got some running room, and he's loose in the middle of the field. Cuts it back away from Griswold. Aiden Valente giving chase. Going to bring him down inside the 30. Good run there by Max Morgan, and Mustangs are backed up again.
Well, we had Matthew Ryan Smith was the man that could get him, but he was kind of back on his heels being blocked when he was in the vicinity, and once he was out of the way, we were fortunate to get him on the ground, to be honest with you.
Good vision there by Morgan, seeing the cutback lane. Doolittle under center, gives it to Morgan again. He's stacked up there by your man, Jay Davis. No, Elliott Flowers, sorry.
Elliott Flowers in there again. Yeah, Jay was not in on that one. But, you just get the feeling right now that you're giving Washington too many opportunities and not giving ourselves enough. So hopefully we can ask our defense to hold one more time. And, of course, many of them are on offense too. So hopefully they can hold here.
Just under 8 to go, second quarter. Doolittle in the shotgun formation here. Mustangs trying to find another loss. Morgan is loose again, and he cuts it back, but into Walker Goldberg, and he's going to be tackled there right at the 10. Morgan had a blocker out there. I believe that's your buddy Willie Green, and he was just tucked in behind him, eh?
Yeah, I mean, just well blocked and well run. He kind of leapt there at the end, and Walker Goldberg tackled him in the air.
Let's see, the sticks are gone, so it'll be first and goal. First man through is McPherson, gets inside the 5 to the 4.
Right, this drive, Washington's just blocking well, winning the line of scrimmage. Backs are getting the surge, and then they're running hard and making it look pretty easy right here with the run game.
Second and goal from the 4. Generals go heavy with 3 backs, 1 receiver. Give his to Max Morgan, and he
untouched.
Walks into the end zone untouched, as you said. Good hole there off the left side, and Mustangs going to have to regroup there, Hank. That was too easy.
Just blowing the Mustang defense off the ball, seeing a lot of folks on their heels in the backfield with lead blockers out there, and there's a hole at the line too, so made it look easy. There they didn't go to the pass game at all. The running game was working. Haven't been super successful on the pass this evening, and there they get it done with just runs. Swinging gate.
Going to come back for Fertizzi to try the PAT and put the Generals up 7-0. Good snap. And no good. It hit off the right upright. Those laces were facing the kicker there. First rule of kicking, Hank, laces out.
Laces out, Dan. That's for you, Baker. So, Jonathan, look, too many opportunities for Washington to run the offense and break some big plays. As we knew coming into this, they've got several guys that are good skill players. Started winning the line of scrimmage there, had our defensive backs on their heels with lead blockers, and fortunate that we're only down by 6 after the extra point miss. But really the story here is the lack of offense the Mustangs have been able to generate, which has left Washington with a lot of tries on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, don't see a time of possession stat, but I'm going to have to give most of it to the Generals.
I'll go with the old 80-20 rule and say that's maybe being generous to the Mustangs.
So Mustangs will look for kickoff return. Got Ruben Martinez and Charlie Robbins back deep. They kicked it short to open the game. Benz Porter, Clayton Goss, Flowers, and Valente in the middle line coming up to the 30-yard line. Big gap there. We'll see if they choose to try to dump it right over that head of the front line.
Well, 42 was out there surveying our lineup, Parker Brown, the kicker, and he goes to the huddle and calls the play as to where he's going to kick it. And as of this moment, it's looking like he's going to kick it into the right side of our receiving core. And he does, kicks it over to
Clayton Goss is going to take this kick. Going to run it over to the left side. Going to run into number 11 and number 40. 11 is Nathan Thompson. 40 is Charlie Dunn. Not our Charlie.
He would never do that.
No, he'd never do that to Clayton. Let's see, ball will be placed at the 34. So better than the 5, Hank.
It is. About 29 yards.
Good math there. Valente comes to the near side. Robbins and Dubard in the backfield. Dubard keeps, got one man to beat. But that man was 23, Brock Williams, and he held him up just enough to the rest of his team could come up.
He had to deal with him and was able to break that tackle, but then the pursuit came, and for a moment there, it looked like if he could beat him, it could be a bigger gain. But as you said, it took him a bit to shake it, and Tate ends up with a 2-yard gain, only his second carry of the night.
Dubard with the pistol formation, Robbins in the back.
Look over here at Valente, got him in the stack. Yeah, I thought that might be what we were doing,
Throws it
something
to
over that
Matthew
way.
Ryan, good catch there. Going to be thrown out of bounds at the 40. Maybe he got across the 40.
I love that play.
Yep, that's a good throw.
That's a cool play.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it or if you have rewind on there, but we put Valente in a stack, and instead of it looking, and it's immediately going to be a screen pass, but he goes forward as the blocker, and Matthew Ryan Smith stepped back and took the pass, and nice, pretty play, well executed. Pickup of about 5 yards, bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 at the 39. Griswold gets it, trying to get to the corner. Going to be wrapped up there and slung down by number 3, Dillard, and Griswold is slow to get up again, Hank.
Yeah, a little surprised that with him
shaking up a little bit.
Shaking up that we're running him on that play, but again, I'm not questioning the coach. I don't know how hurt he is.
Mustangs with a big decision here, Hank. I don't know if they're going to do the jump off, call timeout. I believe I would have gone for it the first one. I don't believe I'd go for it here, but we'll see. Long one. Mustangs do not snap it. Going to take that second timeout. Pillow takes their second timeout. We'll see if we decide to punt. 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go. I noticed Hank, talked to your donor friends, and the Generals have a video board over there.
Oh yeah, they've had that video board for a while. It's hard to see, to be quite honest with you. It's maybe good for ads, but you can't really see much of the game on there. However, I'm sure the scoreboard club would entertain someone putting in a huge jumbo screen at Bill Davis Field.
That'd be easy to do.
Happy to name it after your family or
yourself,
business. If you want to name it after yourself, you can.
So Mustangs are going to go for it, looks like, Hank.
Okay.
Big play here early in the game.
Will they try the hard count again and then go? He moved.
Like he moved. He
God,
sure did.
Gracious
He moved
alive.
forward. You talking about the quarterback?
Yeah, our quarterback moved. He was wanting to get a good lean, and the center didn't snap it. So that'll bring up 4th and 6 now, and here comes the punting unit. So all in all,
Yeah, I don't know if that
lost
was
a timeout and then lost 5 yards.
Usually you go up there and you have one, quick snap and you go. I don't know what the communication breakdown was there.
Not
Tate
sure,
just
but
trying to
I
get
think
a little head start.
well,
maybe.
I think Tate clearly thought he was about to get the ball, and he went moving forward.
Griswold back to punt again.
That's wow,
and
good punt.
Dillard there is not returning it, but he is.
My wife is asking if we are on a hot spot. I take it that means that the reception's not great.
We're
not sure.
on the stairs, Merritt.
Yeah, we're on the stairs. I need. I don't know. This is sort of uncomfortable.
Hank asked, "What is a hot spot, Merritt?"
Yeah. I know there's one on my phone, even though I have an old phone.
You have a hotspot on that old phone?
Probably. It almost flips.
1st and 10 for the Generals. Cigna goes in motion. High snap, but they get it down and get it to Cigna. Elliott Flowers.
Attaboy,
Great
Elliott.
job. Man, we need some
He's all
more of
over
that.
the place.
Yep.
We
He
need
just
4 or
read-
5 Elliots out there.
He read that really well and attacked it and brought Cigna down, looks like for no gain.
Getting text saying the connection's not very good. Okay. Mr. Banu says he knows, and he reminded me that we're standing on some stairs.
He's sitting on the stairs.
So, Hart, your son, asked me what town we were in when we were standing in the concession stand line. I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Is this Winona?" So I think he was not paying attention on the beautiful drive over.
Max Morgan gets to pitch. Got some running room. Mustangs giving chase. Valente tackles him across the 50-yard line. Max Morgan is
He's quick.
He's 5'7", 160 pounds of running back and is a bull.
And
he's quick.
Rounding up on the 160. But he's quick, and he likes to deliver a blow as he's about to be tackled.
Ball placed at the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. 4 minutes to go. Give again is to Morgan, and he does a good job of getting through there, but it's going to be tackled there again by Flowers. Flowers playing a good game.
Yeah, he's quick. He runs hard, and he's got good vision, and he's getting some holes to run through, and he's eating our lunch right now.
Second down and 6 from the 42. 3.5 minutes to go, first half.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger, but Coach Thigpen says tell you to unplug and plug it back in. And you got a smirk out of Mr. Banu on that one.
Fumble. Mustangs get it. Looks like Brantley Counts may have forced it. McPherson fumbles, and Griswold falls on it.
The leg's working again.
Yeah.
Poor fella. He is limping, though. Look at him. Goodness gracious.
Yep, let's give him a break. Good play, Wes. Good play, Brantley. If that was you, I'm going to give it to you. So Mustangs get what they needed, Hank. 3:16.
They got one thing they needed, and that was the ball back.
That's
Get it out of Washington. And what's number 4's name?
4 is Max Morgan.
Max Morgan. And now find something on offense. Let's go, Mustangs.
Goss takes it around the far side. Got some running room, good first down yardage there, pickup of about 7.
Yeah, really good job of turning that one upfield and keeping his balance. Staggered forward for about 5 yards after he was starting to go down. So that's probably one of the better gains on first down that the Mustangs have seen all night, and it's just about 5 or 6 yards.
Second down from the 27. I don't see the down and distance. Looks like 4,
yeah,
maybe 5.
I think we've got second and a long 4. They're showing second and 5.
Flowers in the backfield behind Dubard. Give his to Flowers. Got some running room.
There we go.
Going to get up around the sticks, maybe a yard shy. Going to be good yardage there for Elliott, going both ways.
Looks like what is he, a half yard?
Yeah,
they're going to measure. It's close enough to measure, it looks like.
2:22 to go. Mustangs trying to push it across before halftime. That would be big. Mustangs, I believe we got the ball first, so Generals will get it to open the second half.
For those of you that are experiencing buffering or poor connectivity, we have told Mr. Banu, and I don't think he really wants to be told anymore. He is aware. He really appreciates Judd Thigpen calling in and offering advice.
Going to be half a yard short, Hank. You called that from way up here.
Well, from this particular step, I have a better vantage point than you do. I am about
now is the time I might run a sneak, maybe not with 2:20 to go, clock running.
What are we running here, 6 and 12 or something? There we go. It's Martinez up the middle.
Flowers.
They blew that
whistle.
Was way down. I mean, the whistle had been blown.
I'm not sure he got that first down. Yeah, they're giving it to him.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, he got pushed way back, yeah.
So 2:07, clock will start when they reset the chains. Mustangs need to go somewhat quickly here. Got down, we've got one timeout left.
What is it, 2 minutes?
Give is to Martinez, trying to get some speed on the outside. He makes the corner. He's got some running room and lowers his head at the 50. Good job there by Ruben.
Absolutely.
Flag comes in. That's going to be on somebody after the play.
Let's hope it's on someone in blue.
It really doesn't need to be on somebody in white. That was
I hope not.
I don't know if it was a late hit. I don't think it was a late hit. I think it may have been a push or a shove.
That's the first chippiness I've seen. I've seen a little bit of celebration for the Generals after they've gotten up after some of these long runs. Nothing wrong with that. But
Mustangs aren't upset, so I believe this may come against the.
It is. He pointed that away.
Pointed the right direction.
I tell you what, for an offense that doesn't generate a lot of offense.
Foul is the call against the Generals, much to the chagrin of Superfan.
Super General over here is not. We're gonna call him 5-star. He's okay. A 5-star general of the Generals. Anyway, 5-star did not like that. So.
Very impartial.
Yes.
1st and 10, ball placed at the General 36. First time I believe we've been in General territory tonight.
Generally speaking.
Generally. Fake is Tate Dubard's got some running room, and he's still on his feet, headed to the end zone. Got one man to beat, cuts back, and is going to be slung down and dives towards the end zone, and they're going to call him down inside the 5. I don't think Tate feels bad tonight.
I know. I think, yeah, he does. If he's not feeling well, you certainly couldn't tell it there. What a run.
Yep.
So many
zigs and zags
and broken tackles, and then there the last 5 yards really fought it out, wanted to get that touchdown. Don't blame him.
So now, Hank, you want to kind of maybe run a little clock. You want to score. But
personally, I'd like to just go ahead and score.
We don't need to get tricky. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ball is at the 1-yard line. Give his 2 Flowers, and he's going to score. Touchdown Mustangs. It's going to bring the score to 6-6, 1:01 to go. Elliott Flowers punches it in from 1 yard out. Great job. Great response there by the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Mustangs finally find some offense there. Several nice runs, and then get the 15-yard penalty. Get the big run from Dubard there, having a chance to take the lead here after the missed PAT by Washington earlier. Griswold is in, and hopefully we'll not slip down this time.
To put the Mustangs up, good snap. Tate hold, and it's going to be blocked.
Wow.
Looked like it was blocked. It was.
It was.
So.
Oh, this has all the makings of one of those
and
games.
Griswold again is slow to get up.
Yeah, that one was not on him. It was
got
blocked.
Some penetration up front. Mustangs tie the ball game up, and they can avoid a big play here by the Generals with 1:01 to go. We'll go into halftime.
I think we could say whatever we want, because even though I'm not going to attempt that.
No, we don't. We don't need to do that.
Because I don't think we have very good sound. So you may just be seeing it, and it is 6-6. And the Mustangs will be kicking it with 1 minute and 1 second to go to the Generals before half.
They got Dillard in the middle of the formation, Hank. So well, no, he's coming out. That's not him. There he goes. He's coming back to the back. So I would imagine we're going to kick it away from him. You got Cigna over there. Has been a good ball carrier. Max Morgan is right in the center. That's an interesting place for him.
Yeah, I see him right there. I was looking for him. He's on the front line.
Griswold is back like he's going to put a boot into this one. And he does, and does a good job. It's going to drive Dillard back, and it's going to be a touchback. Great kick.
Really good kick.
I don't think it's his right leg that he's hurt.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, every play he's hurt, but he's keeps on going. Way to tough it out.
So
off at halftime and reboot it and try to make it more stable. So if you're missing us at halftime, it's because we're trying to improve the quality of this broadcast, not because we're trying to cut out the halftime festivities.
We would never do that.
Sure hate that for these dancers and cheerleaders that the Mustangs are.
If it works quickly, he'll get it going.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get it done. Of course, we'll go first, right?
That's right. Ball placed at the 20-yard line, 1:01 to go. Generals would like to keep it on the ground. Ball is on the ground, and Mustangs have it, Hank.
Wow.
Max Morgan fumbles the ball. Couldn't see who forced it, but Elliott Flowers picked it up.
Elliott Flowers is everywhere.
He is.
I mean, everywhere. Look at this. So all of a sudden now, wow, that only takes 5 seconds off. 56 seconds to go. Only one timeout, unfortunately.
So now I'm going to get in the head of Mr. Donahoe, Coach Donahoe, Hank. I am throwing this one to Valente.
ASAP?
Well, he's not in, so I don't
don't do that.
him. But I think we need to go up top and try to take advantage of a little momentum.
Five-star was yelling offsides.
On the fumble play?
No, just then. And then their coach called a timeout, so I'm not sure what was going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
So you saw Griswold kick that ball off, Hank. He's got plenty of leg. I don't know I'm sure he kicked all the field goals I would have to have in practice this week. So right now the ball is at the 24. That's a 41-yarder. That's a little deep. But you got 56 seconds and one timeout. Actually, they called that timeout, didn't they? Yes.
Yeah, no, they did. And again, I don't know if they had something going on, but the fan over here was yelling something about, I thought he said offsides. I don't know how he could see that from where he is.
So Mustangs come into the line of scrimmage, come up to the line of scrimmage with a jumbo package.
It sure is.
Everybody's in tight. One back in the backfield is Flowers. Ruben's in motion to give his to Ruben, trying to get upfield, and he does. And he's racing inside the 5 or maybe at the 5, so Mustang's going to have to get on the ball or call their last time out.
No, that'll be a
Ball's
first down.
Stop, yeah.
Yeah, first down. It'll start when they place it. And,
get the chain set.
50 seconds ago, I don't think you have to use the timeout here, but you'll need to
Clock
get
is
to work
running.
quick.
Ball is at the –
and they do call it.
We do?
Washington took the timeout. Okay.
Timeout.
I was about to say we must have had a problem there because we let some time run off if we called it. But
we talked early, Hank, how impressive the Generals were in between the tackles on defense, and we have gone away from that.
That's right.
Strength, running Ruben, running
kind of running the 6-hole, aren't we?
Running the jet sweeps and trying to get to that corner. I think we probably got more speed than those guys, but they're very physical up front. And you got to kind of make some adjustments. Mustangs have done that so far and are threatening to take this lead into halftime. 43 seconds to go. First down ball. You calling it the 5, Hank? Is that where it is? I don't see it on the scoreboard.
Looking. The referees are standing at the 5, and they should be.
Right,
yeah. Maybe maybe just a hair inside the 5. I can't really tell. Scoreboard says it's on the 5.
Oh, it does.
I believe if we get 5 yards, we get a touchdown.
That's how that works.
Well, that's on the inside of the 5.
Okay. Dubard. Puts the ball on the ground, but he's able to recover it. Now the Mustangs are going to have to call their timeout. Unfortunate there. He tried to kind of give that ball or fake it before he secured it from the snap. So Mustangs will call their final timeout.
Why did the clock run so long?
I don't know. Russell is clock was a little heavy there. They stepped on the gas there.
How in the world? It was 46 seconds.
When we snapped the ball?
No, when they called timeout, the one before, I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but boy, I don't know how we got down to 31 seconds already. Anyhow, that was an unforced error there. The snap was fine. I don't know if Tate just took his eye off of it or what, but.
So now it's going to be second down. The ball is going to be backed up to right about the 10. So, Hank, you're going to have to throw it into the end zone. You got time to maybe run one, spike it, kick it. You probably got time to run. You don't need to run 3 plays, but you can run 2 plays. And if you throw it, falls incomplete, you got to throw it out of bounds or run out of bounds. So a lot of strategy moving between coaching staffs here.
I know what play I would try.
Valente's still not in there. They're running that jumbo package. Counts is in.
Valente is not in.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. This
I didn't hear
big
you say
package.
That. I was getting a admiring text from someone, and I was reading that. Admiring me.
Oh, wow. You don't get me those.
He said I was built like John Madden.
Dubard,
that's not good because we have no timeouts. You got to get on the line and spike it.
You can't spike it. It'll be 4th down. You're going to have to run a play.
Oh, it is 4th?
No, if you spike it, it will be.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that we're going to.
He's going to spike it and try to kick a field goal.
You've got to, or just run a play, but get whatever it is, get your ducks in a row.
Mustangs had it at the 5, Hank, and
you jinxed them. You said we're going to take the lead.
I know. I said if threatening to take the lead.
I think you missed the threatening part.
Your audio's messed up.
I have poor connectivity.
So where's the ball placed, Hank? At the 22. That sound right?
Yeah, so it's 32-yard attempt.
It's a good snap. Good kick. It looks good from here.
Missed it. Wide left.
Left.
Had plenty of leg. I mean, it would have been good from 15 more yards,
really?
But way up above the left upright. It was just hooking, and he missed it, but plenty of leg.
Yeah, put that in your man, Mustangs unfortunate there to not put points on the board, getting it down inside the 10. So long enough, but not good enough, according to the PA announcer.
Oh, we got one of those PA announcers like in the movies where they're also doing the live stream too, commentating.
So Generals are going to be content to take a tie ball game into the locker room, and that will do it. So we'll be let Banu go ahead and start rebooting. We'll be back for the second half.
All right. Do your stuff, Banu.
to the field, the Hill Academy cheerleaders.
With McAllister's Choose To, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose To, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose To, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose To, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose To, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Bank, your plus, Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any tray. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
How local is Bank Plus? We're here, and here. And we're with you here, and here. Wherever, whenever you need us. We make our banking decisions right here because local means more than a location. It means a commitment to deliver more for our customers and our communities. Your bank, your plus. Bank Plus.
With McAllister's Choose 2, you bring great food together. You can put any half sandwich, half spud, half salad, or cup of soup with half of any other entree. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
All right, we are back. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Good halftime show performances by the Mustang dancers and cheerleaders, Generals dancers and cheerleaders and band. Hope you got to see that. That was impressive. Russell Wilson approves of the bake sale cookies. Hank was generous enough to bring some back to the booth.
The Washington School bake sale had it going on. That was some seriously good cookies.
So Mustangs find themselves in a pitcher's duel, Hank, 6-6. 2 missed extra points after 2 touchdowns are how we find ourselves here. Mustangs get 2 turnovers in that second quarter, Hank. One of them at the end of the half, were able to get it down to the 5, and then a couple of negative plays led to a missed field goal by Griswold. A great effort, just a little left, hooked it a little bit. So Mustangs were unable to cash in there on an opportunity there. But I think if you're Coach Crowder, I don't think you're too upset at the score. You got to figure out a way to get these running backs on the edge and get some things happening on the offense.
Yeah, you did a great job pointing out earlier that interior-wise that was a tall task to run against those bunch up front. And looked like the Mustangs were able to figure something out there where they came in with a 2 tight end set and were able to set the edge and get a little bit of running room out there on the corners on the edge there. So let's see if the Mustangs are able to continue the success that they started about midway through the second quarter.
Right.
Offensively, as we go into the second half, the Generals will be receiving the kickoff. I've got a few stats here. I'll
pass
along. I haven't looked at them. Help me out here. Was that a text or
it was a text?
That's a text, yeah. We'll just look at team stats for now. First downs are tied, 7-7. We don't have any passing first downs. None of that really matters. Third down efficiency, Mustangs 2 of 6, and Washington 3 of 6.
3 of 5.
Oh, yeah. I need to make it larger, but then I have to scroll over. Let's see. 59 yards passing for Washington, 3 yards passing for the Mustangs, total of 192 yards for Washington to the Mustangs, 97 yards. Where are we on rushing, though?
Rushing, Mustangs have 94.
Yeah.
Generals 133.
Yeah, and there's time of possession is not one of these stats, is it? But definitely in the favor of Washington for the majority of the half, particularly. So a lot of the scores tied, first downs are tied, but yards or total offense is definitely in Washington's favor. Mustangs are really, I'd say, fortunate after the 2 turnovers to be in this tied 6-6 and not down by a score.
Griswold kicks it off. Dillard takes it about the 5, runs it to the near side. Clayton Goss giving chase along with Matthew Ryan. He's going to be thrown out of bounds there by the Mustang defense at about the 33, which is where the Generals will take over to start the second half. Generals, the last 2 possessions, Hank, were two turnovers, so maybe they can keep that going.
So the Mustangs threatened to convert the second fumble recovery into a score, and were unable to, but they did. Actually, a much more difficult task. You know, the first fumble recovery was in our own territory, and we marched it down the field. And then the second one gave us a short field, set up a probable score with a good first down run, but then came up short after that. So you're caught up now, and ball will snap with 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go in this third quarter. Tied 6-6.
Doolittle keeps got good running room on the left side. First time he's kept it tonight. He's going to take it to the house. Looked like Valente's wanting a hold there on the near side, but doesn't get it. So General's making an adjustment, Hank.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with Valente. I mean, he had some serious hands up in his face that they did not call. Russell, get Russell's attention. We'll get his opinion. Was that a hands to the face? You didn't see it in Valente? I know, but the guy had his hands all up in Valente's head.
So
Russell,
the Generals are going to go for 2.
Russell says he thinks it's legal.
Thanks, Russell.
I wouldn't like those hands on my throat.
Doolittle throws it over to the near side. It's going to fall short for the 2-point conversion. So Mustangs keep it a 6-point deficit for the time being. PATs are hard to come by tonight.
Yeah, 5-star doesn't like it. So Doolittle does something there. He takes it about 60 yards on the first play of scrimmage. And just like that, with 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third, Mustangs trail by 6. Valente was out here on the corner, and the blocker had a high block on him up around his throat and face, and Valente was hoping for a call that he did not get, but he just couldn't get off of that block. And again, it looked tough, but our resident radio man over here, Russell Wilson, says he thought it was a legal play.
So Generals take 1 play to score, and we'll kick off to the Mustangs here. Not sure if we're on or not, Hank. We'll keep fighting through and see. Banu's doing his best, no doubt. So
right now he's yawning, looking at the crowd and saying, why won't this thing work properly?
We are doing some drawings on the track here.
Ooh.
Did you win?
If I won, it would be a miracle, truly, because I didn't put my name in there.
Charlie Robbins, Ruben Martinez deep to receive. They've kicked it short to about the 30-yard line both times. See if they continue that trend. Parker Brown tees it up for the Generals. Brown is set to kick it, going to kick it short again, kicking it to, going to go to Goss again, and he fumbles it, but he picks it up and gets upfield and does a good job, and he's still on his feet across midfield, going to be tackled there about the 45. So near disaster, but Goss stays with it and turns it into a positive play, and he's slow to get up on the Mustang sidelines. But I know Clayton, he'll get his wits about him.
Or his dad will go down there and make him get his wits about him. But no, we saw that earlier. The 90, who
Delta
was it we were
Streets.
playing? Delta Streets, 99-yard kickoff return on a.
He fumbled it and ran back to
yeah.
the 3 and ran it all the way back. So.
And there it just really bounced right back to Clayton, and he was able to find a seam and ended up with about 20 more yards of field position.
Dubard with Robbins in the backfield. Give his 2 Robbins off the right side. Got some running room, cuts it back. Dillard is not going to let him go. Gets to about the 40. A good first down play there for the Mustangs. Gain of 5. Dillard number 3, Darian Dillard.
Just a junior too, boy, he looks athletic.
Yep, going to call it a 4-yard gain. Ball placed at the 41. Still giving out prizes down there.
Man, starting to feel left out, all the names they're calling.
Everybody gets a prize. Dubard with Robbins to his left. Fakes it, looking for running room, and runs right into Dillard. That was a slow developing play, and Washington's too fast for that. Dillard came in from his, I don't know, he's playing strong safety or linebacker 1, but he read that well. Loss of about 2, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it was slow developing, and I guess it was a read, but I don't know if he had already missed the opportunity there, but clearly he was taken. And anyway, just kind of it wasn't a busted play, but it wasn't run smoothly. So 3rd down and 9.
Stay on side, says Super. Tate runs into Elliott, but he's, oh, Lord, get down on the ground, and it does not.
I have never in my life seen a guy that was so snake bit. Goodness gracious.
Tate had 2 men in his face, tries to get away. One of them tipped it high in the air. It was like a punt, and it stayed in the air what felt like 30 seconds.
It felt like 30 seconds, but I think it truly was about 4.
Bennett Barnes saved the touchdown on that play. Number 14, I believe, McPherson is the one that caught that ball. So Mustangs are in a bind here, Hank. Ball at their own, Generals have the ball at the Mustang 40 with the momentum clearly on their side. Doolittle under center. Max Morgan in the backfield. Doolittle up to pass, throws it over the middle. Got Ty Signa, but he can't run under it. I don't know where the Mustang coverage was there.
It was not on the man. And once again, Mustangs get pressure that I think caused him to
rush
Doolittle
it
to just kind of fling it downfield, because as soon as he threw it, he was hit by 2 Mustang defenders. They've seen the film. They know that you take your shots there, because we tend to get beat, and we were beat. Fortunately, the ball was overthrown.
2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 3 backs. Give is to Morgan with some lead blockers. Walker Goldberg, good tackle there.
Nice. We know he's a shifty back. We've seen it tonight. Walker does a good job getting him on the ground after a gain of only 3. Brings up 3rd down and 7. 3rd, 6.5 maybe.
Big play here for the Mustang defense. I would imagine it's probably 4th down territory, but we'll see. Power 3 backs in the backfield. Gives this to Morgan again, and he's going to have the first down. Stays on his feet. Walker Goldberg jumps on his back, brings him down about the 20-yard line.
Morgan, just a sophomore, too. Hey, your cookies
Sorry,
crumbling.
noise with my cookie.
And didn't know what that was. It's a good cookie, though, isn't it?
It's better than the scoreboard right now.
Good advice there from the general.
Wishbone backfield. I guess 3 backs anyway. First man through is McPherson. Gets inside the 20, maybe a gain of 3. Elliott Flowers there for the stop for the Mustangs.
Bring a second down.
Second down at the 18, 7 to go. Generals stay in the big formation here with 3 backs. That's going to be motion up front, I would assume. Offsides on the defense is the call.
Offside called against the defense.
Second down and 3 now. Dillard one-on-one outside against Valente. Gives it to Morgan. Shifty he is, and going to be tackled into the end zone by Griswold, but Morgan saw that play, Hank, and saw that hole, put his foot in the ground and got to the corner very quickly.
Yep, he's eating her lunch right now. Hard to get on the ground. And what a
Generals try another 2-point conversion, and Max Morgan is going to convert this one. Going to put the Generals up 20-6 early, well, about halfway through the third quarter. Been all Generals to start this second half. Home crowd getting into it on senior night. Russell Wilson is dejected.
look. Mustang's going to have to answer right here because the momentum is just a landslide headed down towards the Mustangs at this point in time. So got to stop the bleeding here. Do something with the ball, either on special teams or get some sort of offense going, like we were able to do in the second, late in the second quarter.
Radio crew's also having little connection issues. Russell is in our kitchen up here, or beneath on the lower level.
Hey, get on your step. They got the cordless mic really, that's nice. Can we get cordless headsets?
I'm sure
we could do this from anywhere.
Matt, are you listening?
First step, top
Taylor
step.
next year. So Brown has been kicking it short. Clayton Goss was able to get a good return on the last one. Goss takes this one again, runs it straight up the middle, and and he had a seam, Hank.
Sure did. Thought he might bust it, but number 27 for the Generals catches him.
I believe that was 11 I had.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan Thompson.
So,
yeah, sure did look like he was about to bust it through that seam.
Mustangs take over at their own 41. Good field position. We had one drive, Hank. That was about it. We had one good-looking drive that we showed some promise on. Other than that, it's been slow going for the Mustang offense. Dubar back to pass. Throws it away and looking for a flag, and I don't see one.
He had already been out of the other tackle box.
And now they're going to decide after the coaches.
So that's my question. He was already out of the other tackle box.
Now he's going
to. I really thought we were trying to set up a screen. The defense came through there so fast, but I don't think we were.
Intentional grounding is the call on the Mustangs. I don't know if that's a rule. You're probably right. He did roll out to the other side, but then came back across inside the tackle box probably. Not sure the ball made it. I know the ball didn't make it to the line of scrimmage.
If we have to put up with Russell, let's at least ask him because we know he knows better.
Russell, I can't. He's out of my reach, out of my cord.
Where's Bill Long when you need him?
Russell doesn't seem upset. Very calm, under control. Mustang's going to be backed up. It's going to be a spot foul and a loss of downs to boot. So that is going to be ball at the 21. So a second and long. Second and
28 maybe?
It's got to go to the 41.
40.
No, it's got to go to the 49 of the other side. Gosser along the reverse, cuts it up and trips.
Mustangs really just
they're out of sorts right now.
Out of sorts, and defensively the Generals are just breaking through like jailburst through there.
Loss of 1, so we're going to back it up even further from the 20 to the 49, Hank. That'd be 31. Third down and 31. Dubard gives 2 Flowers. Got running room. Dillard going to wrestle him down there at the 31. Mustang's going to decide to punt here. Think you should have kept it outside there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how much more there was there, but
well, that's really not.
Everybody.
If I had to argue with you, but that Elliott is. He's a kind of an interior. I would say.
I was saying I think we had a little more on the outside,
room,
but
right.
He also had number 3. Dillard was probably going to reach out and get him before he really got too much room. But
Griswold stands at his own 18-yard line. Dillard back to receive. Griswold has punted well tonight. And this is an end-over-end kick. Dillard is going to take it, but fumble
about to say that one had recipe
and Mustangs look like we have. Mustangs
yeah,
surely
Mustangs have it. That had
they
Muff
do.
written all
Yeah,
over it the way he tried to field that.
Yeah, he didn't catch one earlier that he probably should have, and he probably got coached up and made a poor decision there. But the Mustangs will take the ball over at their 39. So after 3rd and 31, let's punt it and we'll get a first down.
Woo.
So
number one fan is hot. So look, that's one where you got to commit, and I guess he was slow to move up to it, but that one had disaster written all over it when he tried to catch it because it was about a foot off the ground when he tried to field it, and it was spinning hard.
Flowers tries it again. Has got running room and to get inside the 30. Good play there. Going to be short of the first down, maybe about 8 yards. So good start there for this drive.
So that's the 3rd turnover of the game for the Generals.
Yep,
Mustangs with 2.
Dubard gives again 2 Flowers, and Parker Brown reads that, but Flowers won't go down. Good job, Elliott. Fighting hard. Mustangs, I know we tried to throw the ball a couple times, Hank, but it looks like the Generals are selling out and going to make you throw it to beat them.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's just too many to block.
Not sure what the answer is.
2nd down and 14 from the 28, the 32. Going to pitch it out to Rubin, trying to get to the corner, cuts it up. Had some success on the outside, Hank. That's about the only place running the ball consistently that we've had some opportunities to get the ball upfield.
Yeah.
But
good job there running, though, by Rubin.
Yep.
He's hard running downhill. Picks up about 5 yards, 4 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. I like the halfback pass.
It's been a minute. You didn't get any inside information this week that you're keeping from me.
Let me look at, let's see.
Flowers is in the backfield. He can throw it. Another man is open in the end zone. Brantley counts, catches the ball, pushes the ball across the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Thank you.
Oh, Hank, you saw it. He was open coming to the near side, and Dubard stays in there, fights as he usually does, and delivers a pretty ball to Brantley counts. Now the Mustangs are going to decide whether they want to go for 2. They're down by 8. I don't think you got to go for 2 here. You want to be down? No. Yeah, we're going to
trying to put some more points on the board in the extra point.
We're going to see if we go for 2. I think you kick it here. They're going to kick it.
No, yeah, I would definitely.
So 4:53 to go. Mustangs showing some life here, responding after the turnover.
Flag called on the play before
Flag called on the play before
the snap.
the snap. False start on the Mustangs, I would assume. It would have to be.
False start called against
Jonathan, that was a beautiful throw and catch once again. Dubart's having to do it on the run, but he had counts wide open and was able to deliver the ball. Good catch. And good job with a little bit of yak after there to get into the end zone.
High snap. Dubart handles it. This ball is good. Oh, my. Has he get left again?
Yeah, and he's just missing it barely to the left. It's got plenty of leg.
He's just got to put it inside that right upright, Hank. And it'll
It's
hook
the
in
same ball flight each
Yep.
time. It's well connected with. There's nothing weak about it. He's just got some spin on it and going to have to play it.
So, again, Mustangs unable to convert the PATs. Hank is going to talk to Russell. He's going to get the former coach's current insurance agent's idea. Nope. Oh, okay. He's not leaving me. Russell's looking for some more cookies. We're out of cookies, Russell. No more cookies. So Mustang defense is going to be called on to respond after that touchdown drive.
Look, we wrestled some of the momentum back.
Yes,
Goodness.
absolutely.
Or at least stop the landslide. So Mustangs struggling on offense, but having some success every once in a while on some plays and keeping themselves in this ball game.
Griswold kicks this one short. It's going to take a bounce, and Diller's going to catch it on the run this time and going to be tackled there by Clayton. Oh, no, that's Ben's Porter.
That was it
20, not 30.
Yes, 20, yeah, that's right. He got down there in a hurry and got Dillard on his feet. So Mustangs have had three takeaways, converted 2 of those to points, and now need another defensive stand.
That no points at halftime, Hank, is looming large right now.
He sure is. Sure is.
Or no points at the end of the second half. Nobody scores at halftime. Ball at the 25. Doolittle gives to Morgan, and he is doing a good job of finding running room.
Well,
And I got to credit the offensive line as well. He's had some holes. And
I mean, we're giving him space, and he's not a guy you want to give space to. He's quick, and he's hard to get on the ground. He's a small target to hit.
First down, Generals at the 35-yard line. Doolittle goes under center this time with Morgan alone in the backfield. Gives it to Morgan. Mustangs, man, we look like we had that one, Hank.
Yeah, sure did.
And Valente
Goodness.
misses a tackle.
How many
and
times did it look
Goldberg
like we
is
had?
gonna sling him out of bounds.
Who's that just went down? Yeah,
Goldberg slow to get up.
he slid down funny. He's all right. Yeah, it's just frustrating to see. He's hard to get on the ground is all I can say.
I mean, that looked like a tackle for loss.
There's a flag, actually 2 flags on the play, and hopefully that's going to be a holding if you're a Mustang fan. But the way everybody's walking, I'm not sure. Whatever it is, it must have been pretty obvious because 2 flags were thrown within 2 yards of each other. Now they're picking them up. And the call will be a face mask against the Mustangs. So not what I was hoping for.
I didn't see that, but it was a long way from us. So 15 yards to the end of that run will put the ball in Mustang territory at the 48-yard line.
And I'll tell you, sometimes when you have someone that knows they're committing a face mask, that's one of the reasons you missed the tackle, because
They let go?
most people don't face mask on purpose, right? They just they grab whatever they can grab, and I did kind of see over there where I thought we had him on the ground, then he popped out. Maybe that's what it was.
Inside give to McPherson. Going to be tackled there by Penn Camp. Good job there by the senior defensive end and now tight end.
Yes.
Mr. David Camp was telling us last week they threw Penn the ball. He said that was the first pass attempt to a Camp player in Mustang history.
That is well, brothers were awfully good and sizable linemen that I can see why they didn't get many passes thrown to them.
2nd down and 7.
I visited with Haynes the other night. He is a big fellow. He's a tall, big fellow. Good looking, too. Like the long hair.
Dillard trying to get away from Valente. Dayton does a good job not letting him go. Trying to get the ball away is Matthew Ryan, and he gets hit by some friendly fire there. Brantley Counts coming in to help out.
Yeah, I think that's the first completion they've had to Dillard. Obviously, he's a target they'd like to go to. 6'3", 185, and looks like he actually is 6'3", 185.
Yep, so he's true to
the description.
1st down and 10 at the 32. Mustangs looking for a stop here or a turnover. Doolittle gives it to Morgan, trying to find some room off the right side. Doesn't find much, gets to about the 30, and he's knocked back there.
Yeah, that's one of the better jobs we've done containing Morgan there. Harden comes up off the bottom of the pile.
And the general is pleading with his offensive line. 2 yards is not good enough. Maybe I'll call it 1 yard. No, I understand. I'm with you.
Second 9.
Doolittle under center with 3 backs behind him. Pitches it to Morgan, trying to bring it to run room. Elliott Flowers comes in.
Boy, Elliott Flowers.
You know, where we have had success running outside, they have not. They've had all their yards inside, in between the tackles. Our linebackers are doing a good job of penetrating and getting that, reading that play on the outside, and, testament to the General's front.
Yeah. You know what the common denominator is there?
Elliott?
A couple of big bodies
yeah, absolutely.
on the interior of both offensive and defensive line there. But Elliott Flowers coming up field, getting Morgan before he can get started.
We need somebody over here with the receivers. There comes Griswold. Doolittle gives to Cigna. Cigna's out running, and
get him on the ground. It'll be just I think he may have the 1st down.
Yeah, he is going to have it right at the 20-yard line. 1st down. Mustangs can't get off the field on 3rd down again. 3rd and 10.
Man, that 3rd and 10 is a bummer. I had a couple of things like this team has defied odds on is getting off the field on 3rd and long. They've done a lot better. They fared a lot better. I mean, I don't know what it is, but they fared a lot better on 3rd and short.
Right.
Than they have 3rd and long.
Clock at 50 seconds and ticking in the 3rd quarter. Generals go with the 3-back set again. Max Morgan deep in the backfield. Doolittle back to pass, trying to find Dillard. And he does. What a throw, what a catch.
Yeah, that's what you can look at a receiver like that and say that's what you'd like to do with him.
Yeah, just throw it high and let him go get it.
Yeah, like a basketball player. Valente was, step for step with him, and they just high pointed it.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just perfect execution is hard to defend, and that was pretty close to that.
He probably had about a third of a step on him. He's a little bit taller than Valente, and just a perfect throw, nice catch, touchdown.
So the Generals appear they're gonna try to kick one through the uprights. Take 36 seconds to go. 3rd quarter, 26. Looks like somebody's gonna have to take a timeout. Washington is having to call a timeout here before this PAT, not where you want to call a timeout. Hank, we've been so into this game, hadn't had any chance for any extra sports reports tonight. So
that was a good thing because I don't have any right now.
Well, I got
I'll be working on that.
I know Coach Carpenter got his season, and Coach Mignon Hodges got their season off to a good start this week. Played in a preseason tournament. I'm not sure how you're going to call that as far as the records go, but Varsity played, Winston Tuesday night. Got the win, I think doubled them up. And Lamar, it was a close game throughout, but then the Lady Mustangs stretched it out and got the win versus Lamar last night. Junior high girls beat Columbus Christian's junior varsity 45-4 Tuesday night, and then played Columbus Christian's varsity girls and lost by, I believe, 3. It was pretty close, but hard-fought game there. PAT is good. I don't think, judging by the schedule that I saw, they don't play again until October 30th, and the girls are going to play Washington at home. And then November 2nd should have all hands on deck, boys and girls, or at least that's what the schedule says, against Hartfield. So those both will be in the Stribling Gymnasium, the Sturdivant Center, and that beautiful facility. So get ready to come out as the weather turns cold to come to the gym and watch some basketball, but we still got some football left to play. 27-12, 36 seconds to go, third quarter. Coach Gary Dykstra-House has got his cross-country team poised for a great showing at the state meet Monday. I assume that's at Choctaw Trails. Mississippi College always hosts that. So Coach Dykstra-House is rooting on Reuben tonight, but also hoping he has fresh legs on Monday.
That's right.
To help his cross-country guys out. Good luck to all your runners and Coach Gary and Assistant Coach Catherine for all their hard work this season. And let's see, I know volleyball, I think their season came to an end. Hank's trying to get the specifics of that.
I was looking for the text.
Good first season for Coach Holland. I know we had a couple of All-Stars played in the game last night. So kickoff is going to go to Clayton Goss. He's returned 3 in a row. Got a little more running room here. Runs off to the near side. Got a lot of generals in his face. Going to jump forward to about the 34. And little chippiness after the play. No flags. So Mustangs will take over there. So Hank can give you some more specifics maybe on the volleyball.
Shannon Melton, if you're listening, check your text. I would be surprised if they're listening.
She is here.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone that can give me the volleyball
Cliff
report,
is listening. I know
that
Cliff's
would be great.
Listening. Cliff is not here.
Yes, and we did have, as you mentioned, several future All-Stars and All-Stars in the volleyball action last night.
They must jump off sides a lot. Clayton Goss on another reverse trying to get to the edge, but cuts it back. Does a good job there. Is going to be hammered down at about the 40.
It's coming.
Banu coming at you.
Oh, yeah, we need a ball. Oh, little yellow bean ball. Careful now, folks.
Wade is an equal.
Ooh, somebody's got a cannon.
Wade is an equal opportunities supporter. I don't know if those are. So that brings us to the end of the the third quarter. Generals win that quarter by a couple of touchdowns. 6-6 going into halftime. Generals score 3 touchdowns. Mustangs score 1, brings the score to 27-12. Mustangs with the football. Need to do something here with it, Hank, and tighten this game up a little bit. We talked about it earlier. Both of these teams appear headed to the playoffs. Washington's definitely headed to the playoffs. They have clinched their district. Probably go in as the 3 seed, so they'll await an opponent for 2 weeks, and they'll host them here in Greenville. Mustangs will travel if they are able to make the playoffs. Everybody I've talked to seems to think that is pretty well locked into the 12 spot, maybe the 11 spot if we can win here. I'm not sure, but Mustangs will certainly go on the road next week. a lot of options as to where that might be. We won't know until all the games and scores are entered into tonight. I was listening to Russell over here and him talking. I don't know the news today out of Greenville Christian. Apparently they had some issues with some players and have had to forfeit their game. So I don't know what that does to other power points in 3A and how that affects 4 and 5A, if anyway. So the PowerPoint system is a good system, but it is hard to figure. So Dubard gives it to Flowers. He does a good job staying on his feet, tripped over Bennett, and gonna get first down yardage.
Yeah, it looked like Elliott was going to slip down at the line of scrimmage and keeps his balance and able to get the first down, picks up about 5 yards after he starts to lose his balance. So good job there. I mean, look, we heard it from the very beginning of the season. This team didn't have any quit.
No, absolutely.
Maybe a little thin in some areas, but definitely going to continue to play to the end.
Give is to, not sure if that was Elliott or Charlie.
So the volleyball report.
There we
Volleyball is their season did come to an end. They lost to Simpson in 4 sets in a very close match, and so they didn't make it to the championship. But I think we're in our third or fourth year of Pilla volleyball, and they've been successful, and I know they'll only continue to get better and better. So congrats to those ladies.
Robbins off the right side runs into Dillard, I believe. Yep, that's him. He's everywhere he doesn't need to be, Hank.
Yeah. Well,
third down, no gain on that play. Going to stay third down, maybe 7. Mustangs just shy of midfield at their own 49. Robbins in at the, call it the F-back position. Flowers at the tailback. Give his 2 Flowers. He's got running room off the left side. Good tough running. He stays
down.
On that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Good call there.
Good spot by the referee.
Yeah, absolutely. The defender there tackled him down, but rolled him over on himself and then slung him up another yard or 2. So
that was good for 2 yards.
Yep. Tackle there by 14 McPherson. First down into general territory at the 43.
Yeah,
Talked about the fight of these Mustangs, Hank, and they had some injuries early on. Every team has injuries. That's not an excuse, but this team
was thin
to start with and had a couple of injuries at some key spots, and have had to plug some folks in. So it's just a testament to their fight and giving it all they got again tonight. Robbins trying to get around the right side. He's got running room. He's still on his feet. Got first. Flag comes in late at the end of that run.
Dang. Absolutely no reason whatsoever to be holding 10 yards away from the ball. Goodness gracious. I guess that's what they're calling. Oh, my word.
That's a
totally away from the ball, though.
Well, it was really late.
Really late.
Maybe he couldn't get his flag out of his pocket. I don't know. But Charlie had a good run there. That was a first down and more. Ball going to be backed up from the spot, going to be placed just on the other side of the 50-yard line, just into Mustang territory. So first down again. We'll do it again. 1st and 20. Dubard gives 2 Flowers again off that right side. And Flowers is still not going down, Hank. He's running impressively hard tonight, playing a good linebacker.
He's played hard all year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And continuing to. I mean, so these guys got to be winded because they're going after it on both sides of the ball, not just out there but involved.
Yeah. Finally cooling down a little bit out here tonight, but it was pretty warm to begin with.
Yeah, beautiful night though for football, and really we can't complain much about the weather we've had this year, can we?
Nope. 46 is where they spot it. 2nd down and 14. Dubard back to pass, throws it up, and it's underthrown.
Now, if that's not a pass interference, not going to call it?
If you're the receiver there, I know you're trying to get out there, but you've got to kind of stop and make an adjustment and force him into that play. I don't know that, and that's
they just were
something
locked
you got to
up,
learn.
and I guess, to some extent they're allowed to do that, but they were They were locked up for sure. I think had that ball been maybe a little more underthrown, which we wouldn't have wanted, but that's maybe how we're going to get that call.
Well, that's right.
Because
Well,
our guy would have been pushed
and your
by
guys
him.
got to be kind of fighting back to get it, and if they don't turn their head, you're going to get that call, but that was just not to be. Goss running, he's got, he didn't have anywhere to go and tripped up across the 50.
By tripping, he lost about a half a yard of what he was going to get.
He wasn't going to gain
four
much
people
there. He was a wall of blue. Penalty was a backbreaker there on that drive. Now we're going to go into punt formation here. 8:41 to go. I don't know if you got to play for 4th and 18, so probably the right call here, although you're at midfield. And not exactly what our offense is built for. Dillard back there. Maybe we're built for another muff punt.
That would be helpful.
Dillard he's going to catch this one in the air, and he
How
muffs
about
it
another
again.
muff punt?
And Mustangs are going to fall on it, Hank.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Mr. Five-Star.
Oh, no.
They give them the ball? How did we not get that ball?
How do we not get the ball? He was already past the ball.
We had nobody there. How did we not get that ball?
I don't know who was behind it.
Nobody. But
I mean, there was no one behind.
It's or the
3rd and
chance,
14.
14, yeah.
Ball at the 18. Still think the Generals are going to run this ball. They do. Give it to Cigna on the jet sweep.
And he's going to get the first down. Imagine that. Goodness gracious. Well blocked.
Yeah, he just had some
And
momentum.
he's got some speed, too.
Yep.
They do keep it on the ground.
Oh, goodness. I don't like 3rd and long anymore. That one hurt. You got them in a clear punting situation. Looks like we have someone down, or is the chain
Chain is broken.
chain is broken? So, yeah, he basically was tackled into the marker.
That was big.
Yeah,
Mustangs were in position to get the ball back with pretty good field position. Down 2 scores. Now, at least the Generals are going to be able to run 3 more plays.
You know,
is that an official that got hurt?
Oh, I guess so. They were working on the chain and the official.
Maybe he's okay.
But I was talking about this earlier. Just I don't know that we can put ourselves in.
Better position.
We sound like the Chipmunks, but we so many times this year we've had 3rd and 10 or more, and just have not been able to get off the field, even though you've kept them in check on the first 2 plays.
Doolittle under center gives it to Morgan, and he's going to have another first down. 5:49 to go. Clock stops. It will reset on their whistle.
So, Mr. Benu, they said we sound like Chipmunks. Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
It could be the cookies.
Cookies are what making my gut so big.
1st and 10, ball placed at the 44.
Morgan again on the carry, running across the right side, running tough, going to get near midfield, going to be stood up there by Rubin and Griswold, and Brantley counts. Gain of about 6, going to be 5 minutes to go in this contest. I have to start calling your timeout soon, Hank.
2nd down. Ball was placed on the 49-yard line of the Generals.
49-yard line of the Generals. Now we're no longer Chipmunks. Thanks, Banu. Doolittle puts a man in motion, gives it to the first. That's going to be a flag. Not sure that was a hold. That was a very quick hold if that was a hold. Came from the back judge.
He kind of threw it in there like a little toss. I don't know what that was. It came quick. Maybe a procedure or something?
Larry asked if we could go back to Chipmunk mode.
No.
Still discussing the penalty here at midfield. 4:25 to go.
Shot block called against Austin.
False start is the call.
Yeah, it kind of looked like
That is a chop block. Oh, not false start. Thanks, Banu. It's like that is a terrible false start for 15 yards, but chop block is the call.
I guess that would make sense that they could call it that quick if he just immediately
Yeah, you're not
chopped him.
Timeout call. Mustang.
Mustangs do call their first time out. 4:20 to go. Going to have to start selling out a little bit, Hank, trying to force a fumble and do some things to create a turnover. Can't just let them chew up yards and get first downs.
I'd agree with that. Quickly need to get the ball back somehow, some way if we're going to have a shot here with only 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go, trailing by 15. Had our chance there, had on the muffed punt. Somehow Dillard was able to make the recovery. I'd love to see that on replay. I must have been seeing his foot and not the ball because I sure thought it was by just not able to keep them from getting the first down on 3rd and 14 on that long run with Cigna.
All right, 5-star is letting the stepping on the cord.
I don't think so.
Trying to catch him off guard there. It didn't really work. The clock's going to keep running.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that. Yeah, clock's going to drop below 3 minutes by the time this ball is snapped.
4th down. You got to get the first down before you do anything. Stay in place. Dubard back to pass. Throws it in the middle to Ryan Knowles, and it's knocked away by number 23. So Mustangs, after the turnover or touchback, I guess it was a turnover. Good play there by number 23, defending. Tough throw there.
Yeah.
Brock Williams, a tough throw across his body. Wanted to kind of get that out here maybe to Matthew Ryan, and he threw it back across the middle, which is always a dangerous proposition, and almost completed it, but it was not to be. First down, Generals at the 30-yard line. Going to call another timeout, Generals.
So, Jonathan, Mustangs got a real tall task in front of them now to come back into this one, assuming that we are in the playoffs, which everybody that's looked at it believes we are likely to be.
Right.
I will not be with you next week. I'll be out of town, but I should be getting back into town in time to listen, and I'll be pulling you through best I can.
Wherever we may be.
Wherever you may be. And
for those who think you're bailing on me for the threat of a long trip, you told me this early on in the season.
Early on in the season, you asked me to check my schedule, and I told you that was the only game I saw.
That's right.
So likely spots where you mentioned before, Lamar maybe.
Yeah, just kind of.
Bio was a possibility.
As it stands right now, did I give you that?
Yeah, it's up under there you go.
Park Lane is in number 1 spot. Starkville, Capaya, Simpson. Those 4 as it stood right now will get a bye. Lamar is in the 5 spot. Bio is 6. Oak Forest, Silliman.
Yes.
If we stay at the 12, we would go to Lamar if it ended today. Silliman, then it's Leake, Adams County, Christian, Magnolia Heights, and Pillow. And let's see. Magnolia Heights is playing Starkville tonight. You call for the upset on that one.
I was calling for an upset. We'll see.
Heritage is playing Bio.
I'm not calling for an upset there.
Lamar is against East Rankin. And the Cathedral is at ACCS. Those are games that I had circled as kind of some things that might swing. So
I tell you what, this is a solid 5A because
it is very.
You just mentioned Lamar being in the 5th spot. They've beaten who'd they beat?
Lamar beat JA.
Yeah.
But Leake beat them last week, so that was impressive. And that Leake team
getting better every week.
We had a rough third quarter against those guys, but they have gotten better and are peaking at the right time, it appears.
And look, I just want to say this about this team. We kind of say it all the time. Looks like we're likely only win 3 football games this year. We have played hard in every game. We just hadn't had all that we needed to put together 4 quarters, and when the wheels have come off at times like they did tonight in the third quarter, in many cases, particularly the last 2 games, we've battled back. We've never quit. It's good to see these guys out here hustling. We're going to see later in the season if we continue to go in the playoffs, but a lot of these folks will be back next year. They've learned a lot this year, got a lot of valuable playing time. And for our relatively small senior class, they fought their butts off for 3 years, and we appreciate what they're doing for us.
Dillard keeps Elliott Flowers, grabs him, and Bennett Barnes finishing him off with the rest of his Mustang crew. Ruben, Jay, Brantley Counts, Walker Goldberg.
To the point there, those 5 Mustangs that just made that tackle, not a senior within them.
That's right.
And they've all seen a lot of playing time.
Absolutely, which is what they hadn't had. You can't. We talked about it opening night against Lee. That the only way you're gonna, there's no substitute for a game experience in a varsity game. Coach Crowder talked about, some of these strong sophomores, but there's a difference in senior strong and sophomore strong, and I think those kids have gotten stronger as the year has gone on. They've started. You single out Bennett and Wynn, started on the offensive line. Now they're starting on both sides of the ball. I couldn't agree more with the fight, the effort that you're getting out of this team. And again, you talked about, let's see, Magnolia Heights, the team that beat us last week, is in the 11th spot. So, we were right there.
It's a strong lead.
Yeah.
But look, came back and beat Heritage. That's the game that put us in the playoffs. That's one more. It's like a bowl game. It's one more week of practice, one more week of experience, one more week that these seniors who
you'll get some experience in the playoffs. That's another kind of notch, or box they'll be able to check, win or lose.
Mustangs will hopefully continue their streak of going to the playoffs, even though this 9-game streak against Washington may come to an end here shortly.
Going to be false start on number 14 on third down, so that we'll be backed up to 3rd and 9, which is right where they want to be.
3rd and 9. Maybe that's short enough.
3rd and 5 was too close.
Maybe that's short enough for us to get off.
And it'd be interesting to see how well this Washington team does in the playoffs. I think, obviously 4 turnovers, you're not going to beat many folks in the playoffs.
Few very good skill players, very quick. Their small guys are quick and fast and strong. Their tall guys are long, and got a couple of big linemen as well.
Doolittle gives it to Morgan off the left side. Elliott Flowers still fighting. Is that the fumble?
That's
the
a
ball.
fumble.
Mustangs are saying they got it. What a hit by Elliott.
What was that? Just flew out.
That was the beanbag. So it was a
Okay.
fumble.
Yeah.
Mustangs do have it.
Wow, bunch of turnovers tonight for Washington. You were just making that point.
Yep.
You know, they're going to likely move to 9-1. I would say, looking at their schedule and who they've played, maybe they've had a softer piece of 4A than they could have, which kind of explains why in the PowerPoints rating you were mentioning that while they're going to be their conference champion and have a bye, PowerPoint-wise they were actually 6th on there.
That's right.
So they've avoided playing some of the best teams. They got a pretty good ball club, and definitely, though, need to quit turning the ball over if they're going to make a playoff run.
Dubard rolls to his right. Throws it out of bounds. Just nothing there right now.
Yep. Of course, now they suspect we're going to be throwing the ball a bit. How much time showing there? I can't really see.
2:07.
All right, need a score here. Right here, right now. What's your call?
Oh, I don't know. I think you got him rolling out to his arm side a minute ago. Even though they're not rushing but 3, they're still getting a little pressure on him. I'd like to see him be able to sit back in the pocket and deliver the ball. He does there. Pressure falls in. It's good throw, good catch there. Did he catch the ball?
Nope. Went through his hands, but it was down low for Matthew Ryan Smith to try to get to it. He was well covered. Ball kind of had the nose was kind of pointed down on it and just couldn't stay in the air long enough to be an easy catch. And again, he was well covered too.
3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball at the 28. Yep, 29 maybe. Knowles to the near side. Valente, Griswold to the far side.
Outrun him. Here you go. Now get out of bounds.
Tate says, I'm not going out of bounds.
Come on, Tate. We got to get out of bounds, bud.
Clock's going to stop. 1st down. Good run there by Tate. Like he wanted to hit somebody there.
He did, but now it's going to start running.
Trips to the far side. Dubard rolls that way. Got time to throw it, but nowhere to go with it. Throws it out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 1:37 to go.
Throws it out of bounds to stop the clock with a minute and 37 seconds left in the ball game.
Ball at the 44. Mustangs able to huddle right now. The clock stopped, obviously. Matthew Ryan, Griswold, and Valente to the far side. Knowles to the near side. Dubard backs up. Rolls out, throws it to the near side. Long throw there to have to make on the comeback route. Number 7 for the Generals in the defense, intended there for Griswold.
We're not getting a lot of time on these throws, but he's dropping way back. He's got 15 yards to throw it to get back to the line of scrimmage, and not.
Yeah, he's just
usually it's on the run.
Buy himself some
I know
time.
it. I'm just saying it's difficult.
But you're right. He's
It's a long throw no
Making
matter
it
what,
harder.
even if he's only 5 or 10 yards downfield. See, look at that.
Going to cut it up. Going to try to get out of bounds here. Now he does. Gets inside the 40-yard line of the Generals. Mustangs still got a little fight.
Yeah.
1:21 to go.
Still fighting. Still fighting.
Ball placed right at the 40. Clock stopped. Dubar's been doing this drive with his legs, Hank. Hadn't been able to complete passes, but has found some running room.
Quarterback rolls out, looking for the receiver.
Good job by Parker Brown. He could have really delivered a blow.
Look at the general.
The who?
He wants to throw.
What's he upset about?
I don't know. I guess that he threw it away.
Oh.
But he was quite outside the tackle box. He's outside
almost at the sideline.
He was almost on the 50.
Generals play until the whistle blows, Hank. Second down and 10. Not sure what he said. Screen set up. It's working out pretty. Going to be down at the 31-yard line. Had a good call there. Just had one man to beat.
I love it. Great call.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen it a lot this year, but I like it. Well executed.
I don't think we have enough players out there. Maybe we do. Better than too many. Throws it to Valente. Going to be tackled there at the 25. First down. Clock will stop.
Yeah, got to get on the
45
line.
seconds to go.
Got to get on the line.
May
Crazier
wanna
things
spike
have
it
happened,
here.
folks.
He does spike it, so we'll bring up second down and 10. Mustangs able to huddle here and get the play they want.
42 seconds. Now this is where you can roll him out, and let's send everybody deep and actually have a chance of him getting either into the end zone or get down there deep enough, get out of bounds. I mean, really at this point in time, you're just trying to effort. Again, we talk about the effort. That was a
Kind of
handoff,
a
flea
handoff,
flicker
reversed
pass.
to Griswold, gave it to Valente, and he just didn't have enough on it.
He was getting hit as he
Yep.
threw it.
Penn was all by himself in the corner.
What a great design, though.
Yep.
If you can just get it. You know, there was no one out there
We
with
ran
Penn.
a two-point conversion play last week.
Yeah.
That was well executed and almost almost converted, but that doesn't count.
The probability just went 98.2 to 99.99999.1 because it was going to be hard to score 7 in 25 seconds, but 9, I'm not sure how we could do that. I guess you could get the onside and score immediately and get another onside and kick a field goal.
Yeah, we're certainly going to give it a shot.
Mustangs continue, though, to make it interesting till the end, showing that fight. You never know next week if the Mustangs are, in fact, in the playoffs. Might be the week where it all goes our way.
Mustangs will be kicking the ball off at the 40-yard line.
Griswold. Going to 42, Parker Brown is going to secure that, and that's going to secure that win for the Generals. They're going to snap a long losing streak to the Mustangs. Going to move to 9-1 and earn a bye next week. Mustangs will be hopefully playing in the playoffs. Where we don't know. We'll know in the morning. We know it will be on the road. Again, you know, we've been a broken record all night and all season, Hank, but the fight out of this Mustang crew has been impressive. And, you know, you got to applaud that. Nobody likes a 3-7 record, but given the injuries in the fight, you know, it is what it is. So,
well, we still got everything in front of us to play for.
That's right. We got a chance.
You got a lot of good teams you'd have to beat, but hopefully the Mustangs will view it that way next week and come out to wherever they are. Hopefully, again, we're not jinxing ourselves and we're in, but I've been told that's very likely.
That's right.
Either way, these guys need to keep their heads up. They certainly never quit and have kept us entertained. We've had some games this year that we lost that were really entertaining down to the end, just like this one tonight.
I agree. Hank, I hope it's not your last game of this season. I believe Scott may fill in for you next week, so we'll try to get a victory and get you back the following week.
I promise to be here if the Mustangs can take it to the second round of the playoffs.
All right, safe travels, everybody. Mustangs fall 27-18. Good night.
Good night.